Hi everyone, I am Bhumika Rathi. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we are doing practices for competitive exams in which I am going to cover your English grammar the very first. Today we are continuing a topic conjunction. Let's see some more rules. And in today's video, we are going to see rules for using coordinating conjunction at first. Let's see rule number 1, which says put a comma before the coordinating conjunction when it is used to connect two independent clauses. First, we will see what is clause. Clause means a group of words that contain a subject and a verb. Alright, and what is an independent clause now? Independent clause or the main clause, it expresses the complete thought and it can stand alone as a sentence. Let's see the examples that we have. Tom walked the dog, so he grabbed the meal. So here comma has been used. Alright, this clause is independent and this one too. Then we have Tom walked the dog and he grabbed the meal. So here we can see conjunction has been used, which is a coordinating conjunction. These one. Alright, and comma has been used between them. Now let's see some more. I want to go to see a movie, but my sister has my car. So along with but, we will use here comma. So this above sentence is incorrect and the correct sentence will be I want to go to see a movie, but comma will be used. Then but my sister has my car. Alright, now let's see the rule number 2, which says when using a coordinating conjunction to connect two items, then we don't use comma. Alright, now let's see how. She likes apple and bananas. So here two items we have apples and bananas. So we won't use comma over here. We will directly say she likes apples and bananas and will be used, which is a coordinating conjunction. Alright, one more important thing we have over here is, so we do this by leaving out the subject in the second part of the sentence. Alright, moving on to the rules of correlative conjunctions. Since correlative conjunctions are always used in pair format so that they work together. For example, either or, neither nor, not only but also. Alright, now let's see some examples. Not only am I finished studying for English, but I'm also finished writing my history essays. Alright, so here not only has begin the sentence. Important rule for pairs. Let's see. These words are always used with uncommon part of the sentence. Let's see. Cars is not only economical but convenient, but cannot be used alone. Instead of that, we will use but also. Cars not only economical but also convenient. So here not only is a pair that we have over here. Alright, then we have should I either buy red sweater or blue one. So here we can see a mistake. The same rank should be used. So the correct will be should I buy either. After buy we will use either. Alright, should I buy either the red sweater or the blue sweater. Alright, the same rank which we can see over here. Then we have neither he or his brother. So here along with or we cannot along with neither we cannot use or. Instead of that we will use nor. Neither he nor his brother. Alright, now moving on. Yes, verbs should be according to the first subject. This one is the same which we have learned in Subject-Verb Agreement when I was teaching you the rules of pronouns. So let's see. As long as, with, along with, and together. Let's see. When we add two subjects with these words, these one, then we need to focus on the form of the verb. Because in these types of sentence, we should use verb according to the first subject. Let's see. I will lend my camera if you see as long as carefully. If you use as long as carefully, instead of saying that, we will say, I will lend you my camera as long as you are careful. You are careful while using it. Alright, then we have I buy a Happy Meal with free toy. So instead of saying this, we will say I buy a Happy Meal because it comes with a free toy. Alright, then we have some more. It's late, take a friend along with you. Alright, then we have else and but. Along with else, we will use but. These words have negative meaning, so only the auxiliary verb can follow else. Is but. Alright, for example, you can do nothing else but complain. Alright, now moving on. Here we have subordinating conjunction. Let's see. Subordinating conjunction are those which join clause and dependent clauses. Let's see. A subordinating conjunction can signal a clause and effect relationship. Alright, and a contrast or some other kind of relation between the clauses. Let's see some common subordinating conjunctions that we have. Because, as, though, whereas, since, although, and while. Alright, then sometimes we have an adverb which can function as conjunctions. Adverbs which can function as conjunction. Let's see. Until, after, and before. For example, I can stay out until the clock strikes 12. Alright, so here until is behaving as subordinating conjunction, although it's an adverb. Alright, so here the adverb until functions as coordinating conjunction to connect two ideas. For example, I can stay out. So I can stay out is an independent clause, and the clock strikes 12. It's a dependent clause. All right. So here is a note which we can see. The independent clause could stand alone as a sentence, but the dependent one depends on the independent clause to make sense. All right. So here we have some rules for subordinating commas. Let's see. The subordinating conjunction doesn't need to go in the middle of the sentence. It has to be the part of the dependent clause, but the dependent clause can come before independent. Let's see. Independent clause plus dependent clause, then no comma will be there. For example, I drank a glass of water because I was thirsty. So here no comma is there since independent clause is at first and the dependent clause is at second. Alright. If the dependent clause comes the first, so we will use a comma before the independent. Let's see. Dependent clause is this, because I was thirsty, and comma will be used, then the independent clause will be there. I drank a glass of water. Alright, along with dependent clause, whenever it is at first, we will use comma, and whenever independent clause is at first, so we won't use comma. Alright, so this is all for today. Meet in the next video. Thank you.